Presenting the transcription feature, Superman.
Up in the sky. Look! It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superman.
Now, Superman. Strange visitor from another world. Champion of the weak and the oppressed. Who walks the earth as a man among men in the character of mild Clark Kent, news reporter for the Daily Planet. When we last saw him, Kent was still investigating the cause of mysterious airplane crashes at lonely Bridger Field in the Southwest. With young Jimmy Olsen, copy boy on the Daily Planet, he had gone to the grounds of the Lawbeck Circus at Del Rio in the hope of finding the connection between the accidents and the strange figure of Professor Hagen, apparently a simple animal trainer. In reality, an inventor of terrible and deadly machines. In Professor Hagen's underground hideout, they had been surprised by Fodor, strongman of the tent show. But Fodor was no match for Superman. As our story continues today, Jimmy has emerged from his hiding place in a closet and is gazing with awe at the unconscious figure of the strongman crumpled on the floor in a corner. Suddenly, an exclamation from Superman, now back in his character of Clark Kent, brings him to the table which holds Professor Hagen's radio. Listen.
Jimmy, if I'm not mistaken, this piece of paper here on the table is just what we're looking for.
What do you mean? What's on the paper, Mr. Kent?
It's that weather report we heard on the radio when we came in.
What of it?
Look here. Read it, Jimmy. Read it out loud.
Listen, Mr. Kent, no fooling. We haven't got time for that stuff.
I think we have. Read it.
Important storm coming. Special precaution for planes. Will meet arriving rains near midnight. Set all master signals which say take shelter. Must avoid wind. Not try to miss. That is all. What's it all about, anyway?
Make much sense?
I don't know. I suppose it's an ordinary weather report, all right.
I wonder. Now, listen to this. It's another report, one I heard at the airport just before the dust storm. And before Mr. Fuller's plane came in and went up in flames. Listen, Jimmy.
Mr. Kent, what about Fodor? He's beginning to move. Look.
He won't move far. Get this, Jimmy, and see if it means anything. Now, listen. Storm coming. Planes will meet arriving gales in next or possibly few hours or minutes. They should use precautions, for all are gale force. Now, what do you make out of that?
Not much, Mr. Kent. It sounds a lot like the other one.
Yes, doesn't it? And the funny part of it is that there haven't been any gales or rains or anything at all, except a dust storm, which he didn't even mention.
So what?
So these weather reports either aren't much good or they aren't weather reports at all. There's something else.
Mr. Kent, what do you mean?
I think it's a code, Jimmy. Now, let's see. Try crossing out every other word. Special.
No, that doesn't help.
What about every third word? Jimmy, I believe that's it. Look.
Mr. Kent, you got it. Gee whiz.
Take the first message here, the one I heard at the airport. If you take every third word, it reads, planes arriving next few minutes. Use all force. Great Scott.
Gee, that's it, all right.
Almost at once, President Fuller's plane did come in.
But it says planes.
Oh, that's all right. They'd understand. Now for the other message, the one we just heard. Quick.
Look, Mr. Kent, this is a code, too. Special planes arriving midnight. Masters say must not miss.
You've got it. Do you understand what that code message means, Jimmy?
Well, it means there's a plane coming to Bridger Field. I can understand that much, and that somebody's being told to bring it down.
You know what that plane is? It's the one Fuller spoke about. The special brand new mystery ship, the one they've been experimenting on for months.
Gee whiz.
More than that, Hagen knows something that even Fuller doesn't know, Jimmy.
What is it?
That ship wasn't expected at Bridger Field till day after tomorrow. But apparently it's coming tonight. Tonight at midnight.
Mr. Kent, what are we going to do?
We're going to play it like this, Jimmy. You get back to Bridger Field as quick as you can. And I'll stay here.
Listen, you better come too, Mr. Kent.
No, there may still be something to find out. Hagen may come back. And if he does...
But he won't come back. He's gone. I heard him say so. He's going to take charge of wrecking the plane.
That's the one thing we don't know. We don't know where he is. But we can guess.
How?
Jimmy, it's somewhere up in the hills. With a direct view of Bridger Field. It must be. Come on.
Where are you going?
Get you out of here, up to the shack. Up you go, Jimmy.
Mr. Kent, I hate to run off and leave you like this.
Don't worry about me. Now, look here now, Jimmy. When you get to Bridger Field, find Hammond. Tell him what we found out. Tell him to get searching parties out and scour all trails into the hills. Get that?
I got it.
Tell him to find all the cabins he knows anything about, particularly the ones that look down on the field. field and tell him to work fast. I'll tell him. Tell him that we think now their mystery plane is coming in at midnight. Tell him whatever he does, it's got to be before then. Now get going. Beat it.
So long, Mr. Kent. I'll hurry all I can.
Well, you have news, Fodor?
Professor, the man and the boy, they were here in the tunnels.
What? The man Kent? Where is he now?
He sent the boy away. He suspects something, Professor.
Let him. Is he still about?
I think he comes back. I think I hear something.
Very well. Listen now, Fodor. This time there must be no mistake. If that man leaves the tunnels, all my plans may be spoiled.
Yeah, I do my best.
Just beyond my chamber in the tunnels, you know what is there, Fodor.
Yeah, I know.
Be prepared. I shall help you. You will hear my voice over the wires. He will think I am the next room. He will break in. When he does that, Fodor...
Yes, I understand, yeah.
There must be no way out. Remember that. It must appear to be an accident.
Yeah, so he lost his way. I shall arrange it.
And just in case, remember, Fodor, he has been strangely successful before. Have a rifle ready.
A rifle, Professor. There he comes. I hear him in the tunnel.
That is all. Go, Fodor. Go quickly before he finds you and see what happens to him now.
I get my hands on the professor. Or if I don't, my friend Fodor will do. What the... Where is he? I left him right there in the corner. Fodor! Where are you? No use hiding. Fodor!
Fodor is no longer where you can reach him, my friend.
Who's that? Who are you? Where's that voice coming from?
I am the one whose plans you would like to know. I am Hagen, Mr. Kent.
Loudspeaker, that's what it is. Must be somewhere right nearby. Well, if I find him...
I'm not far off. Merely in the next room.
Next room. And we'll just see how strong the walls are. I'm through the walls. Where are you, Hagen? The Scottish are making a cabin. What the? Tigers. Ain't no tigers. Trying to spring, eh? All right, spring. Gotcha. One of these hands. Don't try to claw me. You can't. All right. You want to get up? See how you like this? And this. And this. There now. Put along, Holmes. Go on, scat. What? Now it's bullets, eh? Tigers don't work. Why, it's my old friend Fodor. Well, no use, Fodor. Bullets just bounce. Someday I may tell you why, but meantime I want to talk with you. Don't run off, Fodor. Wait, you can't get away. Stop there. You let me go. Put me down. Where's Hagen, Fodor? Hagen, I do not know. Now, you stop it. Wait. Where is he? I won't be so gentle next time. I'm here somewhere in cabin. I know that. But where? I do not know. He never told me. What? No, that is what I know. He never say where cabin is. Only up in hills. That is where he is now. Well, what about his voice? I heard his voice. Wires. He fixed wires when he gets there. He hear everything. All right. And maybe he'll hear this. I'm coming for you, Hagen. I'm going to get you. And meanwhile, if you hurt the boy... No. Hagen has not got boy. He said that to make you mad. Oh, he did, eh? And you've certainly succeeded. I'm coming, Hagen. I'll search every mountain around Bridger Field, and when I find you... Hagen, go up there to get Flame. I know. And it's coming at midnight. That means there isn't much time. Look out for yourself, Hagen. Here I come.
Superman is on his way, but not even he knows just where to go. Somewhere high up in the hills is the cabin from which Professor Hagen plans swift and deadly destruction of the airplanes at Bridger Field. Can Superman get there in time to prevent tragedy? And what of Jimmy, already racing back to give warning? Climax is at hand. Tune in and follow the story.
Up in the sky! Look! It's a bird!
It's a plane!
It's Superman!
Superman is a copyrighted feature appearing in Action Comics magazine.